We're back. It's time for the winner's match. We're going to see the first out of these 4 players to get out of this group and go on to the round of 8.
Well, it's Innovation against JOGUNSHOP. And I feel like Innovation is a pretty strong favorite right here. JOGUNSHOP, I don't think his skill set really hits on TBT like it does the other 2
I was going to say the exact same thing. He's very good at TBT, but Innovation is on this other level. Generally speaking,
so. I really do think that this is going to probably be Innovation first, JOGUNSHOP second tonight. But
you were taking the words right out of my mouth. Yeah, I think if Innovation beats JOGUNSHOP, JOGUNSHOP will probably win between the winner of the losers.
Well, I gotta say, I'm really glad actually that JOGUNSHOP won that last match, just so that I don't need to watch Super make that same build again and still be confused. But guys, I can't explain this. Need my astrologist to tell me what this build's all about.
All right, the TBT in our third best of 3 here between 2 champions here, JOGUNSHOP and Innovation, is about to commence. Over here in the south starting location, we have
My Insanity JAKJI.
We have no PC for Artosis.
We have no preview PC. We don't know which one it is, so I can call the colors. And his opponent here in the north, in the red, he is
Acer Innovation.
Looks like he's got a cape on.
He should actually probably think about wearing a cape.
Yeah.
Like,
that's how I play. I wear a cape and I wear another nerd's face when I do it.
A cape is more like, I guess, like a superhero wearing a cape. I don't really like that. I like when it goes over the shoulders and it's kind of like regal. It's like almost a cloak or something. Like, what do you even call that?
What is the difference between? Okay, so a cape versus a cloak. But I think there's another term for. Oh, nice! Canada's cheering for Innovation.
Whoa!
They've sent the Canadian ambassador down here. We now know.
Yes.
So, there's a difference though with different types of. Because a cloak, I believe, has to have a hoodie. Is that correct?
Oh, like a hood on it?
I'm not sure now.
Well, that would be like a mage's cloak, I guess.
No, that actually doesn't make any sense. I mean, it could be a thieves' cloak too, Artosis.
Yeah, it could be a thieves' cloak. That's true, but not anyone's cloak.
It could be a priest's cloak. It could just
it could be a priest's cloak.
Yes.
Have you ever seen a priest? Like, they don't wear that type of cloak.
They could.
No, they don't. What?
They could. And what? You're just like arbitrarily assigning different garments based off of RPG classes?
Yeah. Absolutely. That's exactly what's going on. So we actually have Gas first from Innovation, so he's obviously going straight into Factory. Whereas it's a Reaper opening by JOGUNSHOP with a second Barracks. So
I gotta say, I'm not surprised at all
to see the double Barracks Reaper.
Yeah, from JOGUNSHOP. I think you got to try to do something aggressive. You got to try to end the game, or just scout them exactly and see what they're doing.
Well, this hard counters quite a few different things that could be coming out of his opponent. So, and it's not bad on this map. This is definitely a map that we see this on sometimes. So, I'm kind of excited to see how he does with this exactly. Because right now it just looks like a single Reaper build. Innovation doesn't know that this is 2-Rax Reaper coming up.
This wasn't quite streamlined. He was actually supply capped for a little bit there.
Yeah, it was just slightly off, it looked like.
Yeah.
So, multiple Reapers on the way right now. And Hellion's being made right away, so I feel like this will be an okay hold for Innovation. We'll see what the micro of JOGUNSHOP is. Do remember, when he went for the Proxy 8-Rax Reaper, the micro was pretty perfect from JOGUNSHOP.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Whoa!
Missed micro much?
Whoa!
That was really sloppy.
Well, still, he didn't lose it, so that was nice. I was stressed out there that he was going to lose it. I was like, oh my god, you lose that Reaper. Like, if you lose a first Reaper when you go in 2-Rax Reaper, that does not bode well for the rush.
I don't know how much of a plan B there is from that. And if I lose the Reaper, I just do this.
If I lose the first Reaper, I just make 2 more.
I switch into Banshees. I'm like, well, you can't. Well, first of all, no, you can't. And then second of all, like...
All right, so...
Whoa!
A couple of Hellions already out.
He's going to have to do a fan out here. Oh, nice control, but apparently not nice enough.
Well, now he's lost 2 Reapers. He's killed like a Marine and a Hellion so far, and he's also lost his SCV. This is not going well. on top of that, Innovation's going into that Banshee.
Yeah.
And Banshee fares pretty well against Reapers.
Mainly in the fact that Reapers cannot shoot air units.
Banshee kills it pretty quick as well.
Yeah, those are the two biggest points.
Well, to be fair, he does have a decent amount of Marines because he does have the double barracks. He does have his factory up as well and is making his third command, so it's not like the end of the world yet.
Well, things are a little bumpy right now for JOGUNSHOP. Let's see what he can do, as right now Innovation is the one with the initiative here.
His command center is a bit quicker. His tech a little bit slower, but he is going to be able to get a defensive Viking. And against Cloakless Banshee, that'll do pretty well. But this force is pretty nice. If he can really reduce the Marine count, those Hellions can come up and really help a lot. Ooh, he took a lot more damage. Whoa! Kind of a sloppy Banshee so far.
He got the Reaper out, too, to scout. Nice execution there by JOGUNSHOP, actually.
JOGUNSHOP holding his own right now, for sure.
Yeah.
That was, to get that Banshee down that red that quickly, this is kind of like a failed Banshee attack, I have
Neither
to say.
player really able to be aggressive against the other. And here comes the Reaper in here. Now, this is primarily just for scouting. He wasn't hoping to get a bunch of SCV kills.
Might get one at the natural, though. That's making that command center, slowing the Innovation down a little bit more. Nope, doesn't look like it. Well.
And we have now counter-aggression here.
That is a lot of
I don't know if
Marines.
this is going to go all the way across the map.
You know what? If he waits for the siege tank,
yeah.
Well, the thing is, we have a siege tank that just popped out for Innovation. He's actually getting Cloak now, realizing that he has two Banshees. He may as well get Cloak, because just two Banshees floating around at this point in the game. What are those going to do for you, Tasteless?
If they're both setting up for a Marine siege tank, you get those Banshees with Cloak, you could take out a few of your opponent's tanks and get a big lead.
Yeah, they spot very well. Also, it's quite useful in that regard. Right now we do have JOGUNSHOP moving across the map. He does have this nice Viking lead, so that's going to help push back those Banshees. See how many scans he has when it comes down to it.
Siege tank going to pop out here.
And another Rax on the way. So JOGUNSHOP's putting his stake in the sand, is going for Bio Tank.
So far, this is started out as a very exciting, action-packed game, and now we're going to transition into a very standard TVT, actually. Well, maybe not, because they're both going around each other now.
Yeah.
This is going to be interesting.
Well, the way that JOGUNSHOP's going around is something that denies mining rather than kills off SCVs, whereas let's see how Innovation goes around. Does he go into the natural? Because that could be very powerful.
JOGUNSHOP up in siege mode here is going to end up driving away these SCVs.
And now that he sees that he's actually behind over there, he can move forward into the natural with his force, and I feel like this is a much better situation for Innovation. Except if he runs into these siege tanks.
Well, he can just get up here. And this doesn't work, right?
This is a bit messy, but he does
I guess
clear the
that
siege
does work.
tanks.
All right.
Loses a lot of Marines.
By the way, a lot of splash damage on those SCVs, which means this Banshee's going to get a lot of one-shots picked off here.
That's very true.
I think actually this may have... Oh, actually, this is it, man.
Yeah,
he just did it. That was
about it.
A cool TVT. Yeah, unless JOGUNSHOP gets up in here and actually kills off Innovation, which I don't foresee happening right now.
He doesn't have quite enough. With the second siege tank coming out, especially, it looks like this is definitely a hold for Innovation. It's 73 supplied at 19. That's GG.
Time to go to map number 2.
Okay, so Innovation really kind of smashing through JOGUNSHOP there. The Reaper opening, not really doing its job, not doing much at all. And, you know, the Banshees, even though they didn't really do any counter damage with the first pass,
yeah,
just the way that Innovation moved out, it's kind of funny. The fact that JOGUNSHOP hit first with his little move out helped Innovation to win that game so quickly because he saw where that move out was and the fact that it wasn't a pressing issue at that exact second. Yes, you lose mining time, but that means that they don't have enough at home to stop what you have out there.
You know, what's funny about JOGUNSHOP positioning outside the second base, because Innovation didn't know about it, Innovation was so close. It could have been a different game had JOGUNSHOP actually opted to attack the way Innovation did.
Yes, it would have looked completely different, I think.
But instead, Innovation looked at what JOGUNSHOP was doing and said, well, he can't get into my main as quickly, and then just went right towards Innovation's entrance, shot down the tanks. and destroyed all the Marines there. Put his Banshees over where the workers were for JOGUNSHOP and his main. And that's it. GG.
Our next map going to be Whirlwind. Innovation versus JOGUNSHOP going at it again. Do you think that... I mean, JOGUNSHOP isn't going to open a rerun on Whirlwind.
I don't think so.
That would be wild. Wouldn't be surprised if we see a couple quick gases, though. Like, I think Banshee openers wouldn't be too bad here, especially from Innovation. I think those kind of tech-heavy ones are going to keep him alive, whereas JOGUNSHOP just showed that he's willing to do something a little bit more out there.
Well, it looks like the game's now loaded up, so get ready here. Can JOGUNSHOP come back against the best Terran in the world, Innovation? I'm Tastosis, or we're Tastosis.
Whoa.
I'm Artosis, and he's Tastosis.